Before GPS, before high-tech snowmobiles, there was him, a black man navigating the deadliest terrain on Earth. There are places on this earth so cold, so hostile, they were never meant for man. And yet some men still go, not for glory, not for gold, but for purpose. This is the story of Matthew Henson, the man who answered the call to the Arctic. Born in 1866, just after the Civil War, Henson had no safety net, orphaned by 11, schooled only by life. By 13, he was already sailing across the globe, learning navigation from old sea dogs and mastering survival. The sea gave him freedom when the land denied it. Then came Commander Robert Peary, a Navy engineer with an obsession for the uncharted North. He needed a right hand strong, loyal, fearless. He found Henson. For over 20 years, Henson had trained, translated Inuit languages, built sledges, mended gear. He wasn't just muscle, he was the mind behind survival. In 1909, Henson and Admiral Robert Peary set out to achieve the impossible, reach the North Pole, a land untouched, unknown, unforgiving, extreme temperature that dropped below 50 degrees Celsius, 58 degrees Celsius. Skin could freeze within seconds of exposure. Frostbite was common, many lost fingers, toes, even noses. They didn't just try once, 7 expeditions, starved bellies, cracked sleds, and still they returned, again and again. Why? Because once you hear the Arctic's call, it never leaves your soul. On April 6, 1909, the wind whispered something different. It was the day destiny would be etched into snow. He was in the lead. He planted the flag, he looked back, and Peary was nowhere to be seen. That's right, Matthew Henson, a black man, was likely the first human to stand at the North Pole. But quickly, the narrative changed. Newspaper headlines showing Peary as the sole discoverer, Henson in the background. History hailed Peary. Henson's name vanished into frost. No medals, no parades, just silence. Because he was black. Because the world wasn't ready for that truth. But the Arctic's call was never just about geography. It was a soul's cry for recognition, purpose, and legacy. The mission wasn't about skin color. The snow did not favor one name over another. In the Arctic, truth stands eternal. It took decades, but the world caught up. In 1988, long after his death, Matthew Henson was reburied in Arlington Cemetery, beside the man he helped immortalize. They can forget his name, but not his footprints. They are carved into ice and history. Matthew Henson's journey is a reminder. Greatness doesn't need a spotlight, just courage. And sometimes the coldest paths lead to the warmest truths. This was the call to the Arctic. Want more untold African history? Subscribe now to Latoya TV Black Roots Stories on YouTube.